Hi.
I'm Magda from Zona Reggae, and first of all, we'd like to thank you very much for being here with us at Reggae Pon Di Hills, and for coming all the way to Romania just to sing for us and play music. And we would like to ask you a few things about yourself, like what's your story, how did you start to do what you're doing, how did you get here, and doing all this music and traveling. How has it been for you?
Well, it's been great. It's been a great time in Romania, and I'm really glad I came to this year's edition of Reggae Pon Di Hill. Because the vibe was good, the people were really nice, and I had good food, and and yeah, it's been a really long story. I'm the organizer of this show. They met me in Paris, where I was having another show, and I came to the show I did in Paris, and few months after, they contacted me that they're having a festival in Romania called the Reggae Pon Di Hills, and they would love, you know, to invite me down, and they really like the vibes, and they would really like to bring me over, to spread the positive message to the Romanian massive, and I said, yeah, why not? And from there, the whole process just, developed, and now I find myself here in Romania now.
If you could tell us something about your plans now, what do you intend to do now, maybe work on something or...
Yeah, so many things, going on, I'm a really busy person. I work 24 hours, 7 non-stop,
I really believe that.
So this coming weekend, we're gonna be at the Boomtown Fair. It's a really massive reggae festival with thousands of people, and
That should be
lots
awesome.
of artists all over the world coming down this coming Friday, and on Saturday I'll be in Poland for the Ostrada Festival in Poland, and yeah, and the weekend after that I'll be in France for another show. So you just keep going on and on and on and on and on. And also in September there's the my EP coming out on Rhythm to For Production,
Oh,
which will
okay.
be 4 tracks with 2 dubs. So it's gonna be really, really massive. So just look out for that. It's gonna,
We're looking
it's
forward to
gonna blow
that.
up the reggae music scene. Positive message and good production as always. So yeah, a lot of stuff coming up. Just watch out for it.
We're anxious to listen to
Good,
it.
good, good, good.
So,
Thank you.
how did you like it here at Reggae Pon Di Hills? How did you enjoy the festival, the people?
I really enjoy it so much because one, Reggae Pon Di Hill is just in the nature, and there's nothing as good as playing reggae in the nature, right in the jungle. It's
Of
just
course.
amazing. So far it's the best venue that reggae could be organized. And it's just like wow. Every angle you look to is just wonderful. It's just beautiful. Just surrounded by mountains, hills. Seeing all those, you know, the wonders and the goodness of nature, corresponding with reggae music. So it's really good. I like the atmosphere, I like the environment and the people. I could see that they were really enjoying themselves. Because like I told you, when I was initially told to come and play in Romania, I never knew the scene was, that's big already. So I was like wondering how it was gonna be, and I'm really surprised, to see that the people are really connected, and the vibes, is really good, and I had a good time.
What can you tell us about the reggae scene, music scene in UK and England, and how do you see things are going there?
Well, the reggae scene in England is going good. It's growing fast as well. You have lots of sounds, producers coming up, and same thing with the MCs. So many singers, coming up, and yeah, I think it's growing really fast as well, and it's going, really good.
So, you think maybe there's a progress in that direction lately?
In the UK scene.
Yes.
Oh yes, oh yes. There's always progress because the UK
Very
is,
dynamic there.
yeah, it's like the roots for reggae
Of course.
in Europe, you know. And yeah, every day you have new artists. Every day
crazy.
you have new sound. Every day you have new music coming out, you know. Some great talents, you know, coming out, and it's good to see, you know.
I know you're coming from Nigeria, which
Yeah.
is far, far away.
Yeah.
And how was it for you to grow up there? How was your childhood, maybe your life before getting to UK?
Well, my childhood was alright because I grew up from a family that of a middle class family. Mom was an headmistress of a school, and my dad was a civil servant working with the government organizations and all the stuff. So it wasn't too bad. We were not rich and we were not poor. We were just happy, you know. And yeah, and I did all my education. You know, I did electronic engineering in school, and
And you did your education
in the
there?
education level, yeah, in Nigeria, yeah. And I just decided that, look, that wasn't for me because I was feeling something strong than being an electronic engineer, which I was feeling some reggae vibes, you know, some
At
music.
least you could play with them.
Exactly. You know, I said instead of playing with cables and wires, I rather play with music, you know, and
Of course.
I decided
Makes
to,
sense.
that's it. So I decided to go into music, and since then, you know, there has been no looking back. It's just been going forward, and I'm happy I made a decision. You know, at least I'm happy doing what I love. You know, I'm
Yes,
happy
that's the
because
most important.
exactly, you know, I'm happy, you know, bringing positive message to people, lifting people up with music. You know, I feel that the choice I've made, you know, has kind of impacted the people. You know, bring
Yes,
happiness to
of
the
course.
people, and because I feel that was what I was called to do, not to sit in the office and joining up cables and all the stuff. You know,
Yeah,
you
sure.
know, I rather
I
be
see your
out there.
point.
You know, like in Romania, for instance. You know, spreading the message to the people and bringing happiness to people through music.
Being able to go visit everyone.
Yeah, that's spreading the message everywhere. You
And
know. Well, like in every country, life is very, 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 very tough. You know, and it's not like the countries are poor. There's more than enough. You know, God has blessed every nation with enough, you know, for everybody to live happily.
Yeah.
But the problem is still man like you and me, you know, the politicians, corruption,
the people.
exactly, you know, has made it so much that, you know, the poverty rate is just rising so high. You know, people are so greedy, you know, they take more than they need, thereby depriving other people from having.
We really appreciate your time for us, and we thank you really, really much for also for talking with us right now, but also for coming to delight us with your music.
Pleasure.
And we hope we'll see you again in Romania.
Sure.
And I would like to ask you a question. Would you be so kind to sing something for us and for Zona Reggae, maybe?
Sure. It's always a pleasure, you know, to sing. It's my life. It's part of me.
I think
So
everyone would really enjoy
yeah,
hearing it.
sure. Really, you know. All right. Zona Reggae it's the
Yes.
called? Okay. Zona Reggae, tell them again, alright. You have to tell them again. El Fata in Romania, alright. Zona Reggae, tell them again. Come, Mr. Big up to Zona Reggae. Big up to Romania. I'm Mr. Big up, Zona Reggae. Zona Reggae, tell them again, alright. You got to tell them again. Big up Zona Reggae and all the crew. El Fata say one love, one God, and one blood. Bless.
Big up.